What's up, guys? We got the timing belt on, and I got the motor mount on, and I got my cover on, and I got a new not new, but it's from the JDM motor. It's a single pulley instead of my old one. Let me show you that one. This is my old one, and I had to grind it off, and you see it's still kind of tall because it took so, you know, there's so much there to grind off, and the other one is just completely flat. So I reused that one, and this one's broken in a couple spots too. I kind of got a mess going on here, but yeah, man, I got the time belt on, and it's all timed, looking good. All right, we got this turbo taken off, and it's laying right there on the ground. That's the T3 T4 turbo, and right here in the box we got something new. Let's see if I can open it up real quick. All right, there she is, man. Look at that thing. We got that V-band clamp. It's water cooled. It did not come with all these fittings and stuff. I already put all those in. I ordered them separately. So, and this clamp is an extra $30. So. Alright, I was just getting it mocked up for the aluminum AN bung to get welded on. I'm going to take it down the street and have a buddy of mine weld it on for me. He's going to weld on two of them actually. I only got one, he has the other one. Alright guys, I just got done taping up the harness and cleaning it up. And I took off just all this nasty loom. And I cut off the two old sensor wires that don't go on here anymore. Train outside. Anyways, if you can hear me, I cleaned out the engine bay with degreaser and washed it all out, and then I redid the harness, cleaned it all up pretty much, just retaped every spot that needed it, and made it look a little better. Yeah, I cleaned up all down there. There was like a lot of grease and stuff, and that's all cleaned up now. This frame rail right here on the Integra, when you go H2B, you have to smash it in with a hammer, and I've smashed it in a bunch of times, but it needed some more, so I smashed it in some more, and I think now we should be solid. But the last thing I did is I had a little paint, and I went around and I touched it up. It should be like a pretty close, like I don't even know if you could tell the difference between that and that. It just looks a little newer, but they're pretty similar. So this was all painted like a darker gray before, but I painted it that so it'll be a little bit better of a match. This is it. We're about to drop it in, so get a quick little shot of it. This thing honestly came out really good, better than I expected. We're gonna pull that alternator off there. Actually, I'll do that right now. Set it right there, and then that, I think, is just barely on there with the small impact. But there it is, JDM f20b automatic version. My GSR trans with the wave track LSD and carbon synchros, fully rebuilt, and yeah, new timing belt. Only thing we reused on it was the water pump and the bearing. Those are in great shape, so figure there's no reason to waste my money on that. And who knows how long the motor is even going to last at 400 or 500 horsepower. So, you know, if all I have to do is take out the engine to do it, timing bearing, you know what I mean, time belt bearing, then that'll be the least of my concerns. That'll be great. So yeah, we're about to drop it in, and like I said, I got that new crank pulley. That thing came out sweet. Got the conversion mount on there, and new timing belt, Gates timing belt, not the blue one but the black one. And yeah, so let's drop it in. Okay, so I was about to put the motor in, and then I realized that the old gasket was still on the intake on the head, so I had to clean that off, and that took a solid 45 minutes because I had to pull all the studs out, and then I had to scrape all this stuff off with my thing, and then I had to hit it with the wheel, and that's what we ended up with. So pretty cleaned up, and now we can put the motor in. So as you just seen, we got the motor in, and it's looking really good. All that paint came out really nice, and I mean, man, it matches perfectly with the motor. And that part looked good. That part where the time belt was touching looks good. Plenty of room now. I mean, a lot more room. And down there, it used to touch right there, and it's not even close anymore. I mean, I almost have over a 1/4 inch, almost a 1/2 inch, and before it was touching, so that's pretty good. And then over here, it's all bolted up, a couple bolts anyways, you know. And then I got the T-bracket in, because if not, you can't get that in without it. So that's pretty much it for the night. Just gonna finish up a couple things and head out. And in the next video, we'll get we're gonna put all this together and finish it. But right now we got it in the car. It's about 1 in the morning, and I'm tired. There's only one thing I'm gonna do left for the night, and that's gonna be I'm gonna put this ceramic paint on my manifold again. This is the 3rd time I've done it. It works pretty good, but just got a couple little rust spots and stuff that I want to cover up. There it is, all touched up. Still drying, but I put it on super thick this time, so hopefully it won't rust out, and maybe it'll protect, or I mean block the heat a little better. But don't forget, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next white trash racing video. Thanks for watching.